Hey ho, and here we go. It's another inbox blueprint review. This is part 6 of an extremely long review process, but there you are. It needs to be said, so I thought I'd say it. Inbox Blueprint is a product by Anik Singal and Jimmy Kim, two well-respected, well-renowned internet marketers, multi-millionaire marketer. Especially, I know that Anik Singal is a multi-millionaire marketer. My name is Andy Gold, and of AndyGold Media, and I have a website called Websites Make Money, amongst many others. Now, you might be seeing this video for the very first time, and if you are, I'd like you to consider pushing that like button and subscribing to my channel, because not only giving you this review, but I'm also going to keep you updated with Inbox Blueprint, or Inboxing as its other title is at the moment. We're still, as I make this video, in the pre-launch week. This is the 8th of January. I've made a few videos today, just because I wanted to tell you this information. Now, Inbox Blueprint is basically teaching you how to make money online with primarily using email marketing and setting up email capture. Now, when you set up email capture, the idea is you are creating a list, an email list, and you probably know this, might get sick of hearing me say it, but when people visit your website, if you've got a website, even if you haven't got a website, you can still set up email capture, because like I use very similar programs to the ones that Anik Singal's going to probably tell you to use, if he doesn't even tell you to use the same ones, which are GetResponse and Aweber. Now, with Aweber, you can set up, as you'll see if you click on my link for Inbox Blueprint, you'll probably go to either a web page of mine on Websites Make Money that has a box in the side which will ask you to sign up to AndyGold's newsletter, or you might go to an Aweber hosted page which has got, you wouldn't really even need a website for that, so you could be marketing other people's products excuse me, and not even have your own website. So all I say, websites make money, and if you're online you need a website. Nothing happens online without a website. Websites make money. They do. They really do. That's my little motto that I have on my side of my websites. Just excuse me if I'm being a little bit here. I'm just passing my meal tray back to my wifey. She's just brought me my tea because I'm busy today. So now, what I was talking about is that if you've not got a website online, then you really need one. But I mean, you can actually make money online with that website, and a lot of people do. And the way that you do that is if you're marketing for other people, selling other affiliates products. Like, for instance, affiliate marketing is, if you don't know, basically where you can sign up on some affiliate marketing networks, and vendors, people who've created products like ebooks and software programs, downloads, apps for phones, programs for computers, software, games, or even physical real products, eBay, Amazon, any types of products can be sold via email marketing. And you would primarily think, oh well, I need a website in order to have a home for my email marketing campaign to sit on. Like, if you go to Websites Make Money, you'll see down the right hand side there is a strip where you can enter your name and email address. So you need that home to get that form to be able to host it. So you can sit there waiting for someone to come along and visit your web page, and then think, oh, I'll put my name in there and get AndyGold's newsletter. But the point is, you don't really need to do that as well. You could have a website, but you can get Aweber in this case, I know about. I don't think GetResponse do it, but they might do. But I know that Aweber do it because I use them. In fact, when you go to the link that I've got for Inbox Blueprint, you'll see that I am actually using Aweber to host the form. And then once you've filled in the form, it will take you on to my webpage on my website for that, or sometimes depending on I've got different places that I'm marketing this from, and although they're all signed up on the same list, I know what tracking each individual web form gets. So I know which web form you've signed up on, and I know basically where my traffic has come from by the different types of forms I've used and the names of those forms. So in email marketing, it's very easy to tell where your visitors are coming from. Now, if you had a shop and you was advertising just in the newspaper, it's difficult to tell where those visitors are coming from, whether they're just passing by and walking in your shop, or whether they're coming from ads that have driven them into the shop by saying, come in and buy this, because we've got it on offer. Unless you say in the ad, bring the ad with you and we'll give you this offer. Otherwise, it's still the same price, basically. So you're still getting the benefit of the advert, what you call the impression. People are still reading it, and they still might be thinking I'll go in there. But if you have a tear off coupon in the ad, in the newspaper, then people will be able to tear it off and bring it in. Now, we do the same thing in a more modern way with mobile marketing. And I mentioned in an earlier video, I was walking through the town, and my mobile phone signal was picked up by a company, and they invited me in for a coffee. Well, I do this myself. I actually do. The reason why I mentioned that is because it was the company that I'd sold this device to that allows them to do this, and they pick up the signals from mobile phones as people are walking by. If you want to know about this as well, you can contact me at website Smith Money and ask me about it. But basically, it reads mobile phones, and if it hasn't got the number logged, it will send them a message saying, would you like to receive email, SMS text from us, and if you'd like to call in with this and show us this message, we'll give you a free cup of coffee on the house, and then obviously they can unsubscribe from that anytime they want, and if they decide to stay subscribed, they will only get an SMS text once, very infrequently. And as the owner of the device that puts the person who's managing the device and puts the messages out, you can set the frequency and of the contacts. So you wouldn't want to pick somebody's mobile device up and then keep sending them messages all the time, because they'd just get sick of it and call you a spammer and switch unsubscribe. The idea is that you use it once in a while. You might send them one SMS text a week, but if you do record them as walking back in, if they haven't been, you could set as like a time limit. If they haven't been past the shop or been contacted within the last week, and they come within the vicinity of the shop, send them an invite to come in and have a coffee, and or cream bun with the coffee, or come in and we've got 20% off the jeans if you show this message, 20% off your car, or we've got a special car deal in just for you if you come in and show this message on your mobile phone, only today whilst this is on offer. And the person managing that in the business can do that, change the message on a daily basis, an hourly basis, a minute by minute basis if you need to. 10 left, we've got 10 pairs of jeans left. And I was trying to explain this to a store that did schoolwear, and they weren't understanding exactly what I was talking about. And eventually they got the message when I said, wouldn't it be nice, how many of you just got left of this? And they said, oh, I've only got this many. So I switched on my demo device and sent out a text within the vicinity of I think it was set to 500 feet, and people walking by picked up the message and came in and showed us the text while I'm stood there. That's the easiest sales I've ever made. How much do you want this device now? When you know that you can contact people in the street or walking by who weren't personally previously thinking of buying a pair of jeans or buying school uniform or buying shirts and dresses and trousers for the kids. Excuse me. When I was able just to implement this device, and they were just able to see it in action. You only need one, of course, for each business, but I mean, if they're a chain of shops or anything like that, brilliant device. Anyway, so let me get back to just talking about email marketing. So the reason why I'm telling you about that is because it's the same with the email marketing. Obviously, the limits are that people are not carrying the PCs with them everywhere they go, and or laptops, so they won't have them on. So necessarily, if you're walking down the street with your PC, a laptop in your briefcase, whatever, or under your arm, you're not necessarily going to just start opening it and looking at it in the middle of the city centre. But people always are looking at the phones in the middle of the city centre. Did you know that people even take the phones with them to the toilet and sit there reading messages? I bet you've done it, haven't you? Yeah, I can see you going red. Anyway, so there's a time and place for everything. So people hand me the mobile phones and I say no thanks, I don't want to touch it. Because I've got this thing, I know, this little stat in the back of my mind says, did you know that 90% of people play with their mobile phones while they're on the toilet? And they probably don't wash their hands. Anyway, so email marketing, it's the older form, but it still works, of course, and snail mail still works, of course. So just near school time, I got an email, and I got, because I purchased my children's school uniform from this shop the year before, and we even got a Merry Christmas from them and a Happy New Year email from them. They know what they're doing now, because I've shown them how to do this. Before that, the year previous, never got any messages off them. But I'm still the kids' school. I don't let on to my could I say colleague parents, the other parents that know me, that I'm the one who's provided that device for the shop. But they're saying, we got an email. Isn't it nice of them? Send us an email, and I'm able to give that feedback to the shop where I purchased my child's school uniform and say to them, look, I've heard people in the playground say, we've had a Merry Christmas from the school uniform. We never had that before. They're a very good shop and all blah blah blah. New people that took over the shop and everything else like that. See, because when it came around to September, I went to see them and offered them this device, and now they're using it. Anyhow, it's the same with email marketing. A lot of people have had a Merry Christmas in their inbox from this company and from a lot of the other companies that I work with. Just simply that, asking for people, we'd like to give you a birthday discount when you come in to our shop. Now, if you've got a business, the reason why I'm telling you all this, before you think I'm off topic, I'm not. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm telling you all this because I want you to see the benefit. If you've got any type of business at all, even if you haven't got a business and you're thinking of having a business, I might be able to inspire you to go and buy this product, Inbox Blueprint, because that's what I want you to do. If you missed the point of all this, it's all about, I want you to go and click on the link and go and buy the product, right, which is going to launch in a few days. And I'm currently at the 8th of January now, so and I'd also like to add that this product may be relaunched sometime in the future. So if you're watching this video and it is now January 2015 or January 2017, just because it was made and I'm talking in June 2014 doesn't mean the product's no good. Because the thing about email, it works the same as it did work 10 years ago, right? Only that people have learned more how to use it now and are using more of it, and other things have come out as well, like mobile marketing and text SMSing and all that business, which then leads some people on to think that marketing with email is dead, as email marketing led people to think that marketing with snail mail is dead, and it isn't. Snail mail is still good, right? Now then, everybody that purchased over £100 worth of school uniform, which is very easy to do in fact because the price is quite, they're good prices, but you still can easily spend over £100 GBP on a school uniform. We certainly did, and all the sports kit and all the rest of it, especially when the school uniform changed as well, like it did. So nothing from the previous year was able to be used in this new thing. The thing about this is that money, part of that money has to come back to the clients by way of you saying, if I'm in business selling school uniforms or selling apples and oranges or selling anything, train sets, Xboxes, if you're in a DVD store, if you're in a whatever type of business you've got, a car showroom sales, somebody's just spent 20-30 grand with you, don't you think you should send them a Christmas card in the form of an email or an SMS text and say, thank you very much for your business, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year? Now, lots of people are doing that, but there's many more people aren't doing that, and that gives you more loyalty from your customers. Somebody sent me a Christmas card, and I haven't seen that before. That was in the snail mail, right? Do you think it was worth that guy sending a Christmas card and reminding the customers who bought cars off him? He sent them all personally a handwritten card, sat there and maybe spent 3 or 4 hours and got all of his sales force to write out Christmas cards to all the people who they'd sold cars to say thank you very much and we wish you all the best. And we've also got this in an opinion, a little brochure in there of all the latest cars they've got in, and if you'd like to come in and exchange the car we sold you or whatever car you're driving, we will be glad to take it off your hands and sell you another one. That's business. That's what it's all about. It's all about snail mail marketing, email marketing and mobile marketing. So if you can see the benefit in that, I've maybe succeeded in my task of trying to get you to buy this inbox blueprint. You shouldn't need much more of a shove now, because if you're not getting it, then I'll have to say that I think you're missing the point, but I know you're not. I want you to follow me on twitter.com AndyGold, and if you don't do that, you can go and look me up on Websites Make Money and join my email list, which is AndyGold newsletter. You can follow my other link here, which will either take you back to some of the previous videos I've made or forwards into the next video I'm going to be making on this topic of inbox and email marketing, inbox blueprint, called inboxing at this current time. And then also I want you to know how much respect and admiration I have for Jimmy Kim and Anik Singal, especially Anik Singal, since I studied with him on the PPC classroom, and he will not let you down. You just follow what he tells you and do what he tells you and you will succeed, I'm sure of it. If you don't succeed, the only thing I can suggest is that it's because you haven't understood what he's shown you and you've done something wrong. Then you get back in touch with his support and tell them exactly what you've done, and they'll show you where you've gone wrong. And it's as simple as that. This process works every single time. Email marketing works every single time for everyone that uses it, and everyone learns how to use it properly. You know, I get some appalling emails and they don't have the impact, and the reason why they don't is because people don't do emails like I do emails and like Anik Singal do emails. You can either decide whatever format you like. You can keep them short and sweet, or you can do them long, and it depends on what your client base is like and whether they like reading them, and you can usually discern that by writing stuff and then seeing what the feedback is like, you know. So just let me move on to the next slide, because I haven't really shown you many slides here and I'm just talking, I know that. I said selling other people's products is the key, and you can build an email list easily, but if you don't know how, it's hard or even impossible. Inbox Blueprint will give you the information of how to set up and make money using email marketing. It'll show you the tools to use and the methods to get real free traffic, because in fact there's lots of free marketing methods out there. There's also a lot of paid ones, and don't shy away from the paid ones just because you say, oh, it's paid. Don't worry about that. You know, you can have a paid advert out there, and it can bring you sometimes much more success than the free marketing methods. But you could make a video like this, and it's free for me, just apart from my time I've spent talking to you, and I post it on YouTube, which is free, and then people can contact me on my email, or contact me in YouTube by using their messaging system within YouTube. And just to finish off this video, I'd just like to mention how you do that, but I'll just finish off what I was saying here, that I do sell other people's products via affiliate marketing, and if you buy this product, of course I'll make a little bit of money, a commission. And you can use video marketing to help build your email list. Now the thing I want to tell you quickly about YouTube is that if you go to your YouTube name, hopefully you've got a YouTube channel. If you haven't, you need to get one. You need to get it by signing up for Google Email, and then you can use Google Docs. That's Google Docs, or called Google Drive now, and then you can get Google Email, and you can get Google Talk, and you can also get Hangouts, which is the Google's latest and top thing. Everything on the internet is going to revolve around Google Hangouts. And then you can also do, like you see in this presentation here with this text on the screen, that was done in the presentation tool in Google Docs, in Google Drive. But I use spreadsheets and all sorts of other bits of software in Google. Everything's Google these days. Alright, you can say I depend on Google too much, but I do use MSN, and I do use Yahoo tools and services as well. It's just that Google is handy for talking and communicating with people, and Google Hangouts is especially great. I may be doing a Google Hangout on this later through the launch time or launch period, but you'll only find that out by subscribing to my YouTube channel and liking this video, sign up to my Twitter feed on twitter.com/AndyGold. Go to websites make money, and I don't put the same email down everything and the same messages down everything. I might tell you that there's a new video on Twitter on my YouTube channel, so go to AndyGold Media and go and have a look at it, but that's about the limit of it. And Facebook as well. I do use Facebook, but on this other side is that go to your YouTube channel if you've got one, click on your name, which is usually in the top right, click on your text of your name, and it'll open a little drop down with one that's called Video Manager, and then click on your Video Manager, and that'll open up a different page, which will have down the left hand side, in the left hand sidebar, it'll say inbox. And a lot of people don't know how to use that inbox. If you're on anybody else's channel and you want to send them a message, again, this is a little bit of a tutorial tip for you as well with YouTube. And whilst you might say, well, everybody knows how to send on, they don't know how to send messages on YouTube, because I know, because I market with YouTube a lot, and I know that I have to explain to people all the time, literally every day, and I have an email set up that I can send them that tells them, if you want to send somebody a message, direct message, private direct message which nobody else can see, go to whatever video you was on of theirs, and then click on the about, and then in there you'll see send a message. And if you know that, you'll say, oh, of course I knew that. I know you know that now, but you know, a lot of people didn't. That's been news to most people that see this video. And then if you want to see if anybody sent you a message, because I often will write to people and they don't reply until I go into their video, actually go into the comments section if they've allowed comments and say, hey, I sent you a private message, did you read it? If not, click on your name, click on Video Manager, and in the left hand side you'll see a drop down, a sidebar which will say inbox. Go and click on that and you'll see my message that I sent you. But basically, because you don't want to tell the world what you've told them in the actual message, because you might be wanting to talk to that YouTube person one-to-one. And I'll tell you about YouTube marketing probably later. I mean, I can tell you lots of different marketing techniques. You can use Craigslist to market, you can use YouTube to market, and there's free methods of driving traffic to any offer you want, because if people are interested in stuff, you know, you can find ways to market them. So I'll make them for subjects for the next thing. Anyway, just to round this video up, this has been part 6, and I want you to go and buy Inbox Blueprint. If that hasn't been clear, click on the link in the description and go and buy it. You will not be disappointed. Anik Singal, first class marketer, entrepreneur, multimillionaire marketer, and I'm AndyGold, and I'm telling you, it's a good product to buy. You won't be upset buying it, and even if you did and you didn't like it, I'm sure Anik Singal's going to do a 30-day or a 60-day money back guarantee and you get your money back. Fair enough. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for listening. Thank you very much for your time.